Number one, don't complain about my messy place. I know where everything is. It's not messy, it's just looks that way. Anyway, dual battery setup, top card T266, original battery, secondary battery. Original is 13 amp hours, this one is 10 amp hours, both of them 36 volts. Automatic switcher based on a relay. This is considered my main electrical. When my main electrical comes down to the point that it will automatically switch off, which is what, like 20 something volts, which no longer sends the electricity to the controller, that's my point of reference. The controller input or source going into the controller to go to the system and everything like that. When it no longer wants to work, meaning the battery itself cuts itself off to have a zero output to go to the controller, it automatically switches via relay to that battery. So battery blender, where it runs them in parallel or whatever it's doing, sounds cool, but to me it's not so cool, because a lot of people saying, oh, you got to make sure that the voltages are the same. We're not talking about, oh, that's a 36 volt, that's a 36 volt. We're talking about this is fully charged and this is fully charged, or this is partially charged and this is the exact same number of partially charged. I get rid of all of that issue, because if one is a higher voltage than the other, then the one will dissipate the energy in order to balance, and that's kind of a waste of energy. So instead, we just have the switch, and it's no different than literally taking one off and putting it in. So this, in a sense, if these were the two that could switch on there, instead of storing the battery on the back, which as you see, I'm using the back for other things, and this is just for now when it's not in use. When it's in use, books go back there, laptop go back there, backpack go back there. But up here, I mean, it's just my knees that it's in between, no big deal. So if I was able to get the same battery, I would just simply have this as a storage point and it would go over. But it's like, hey, it's there, why go even through that hassle? Let it automatically switch. So it's using a automatic switch or automatic transfer switch, which is a relay system that says normally open would go through here, which is your main source, and imagine this as my backup source. When this source is dead, it automatically switches within a fraction of a millisecond to this source. You would never notice the difference for the most part as you're riding, and voila, extended battery life, 2 different batteries. I could take this off and just run on that bike if I want to and charge it, knowing like if I'm going to do short runs for a few hours of the day, then it's like, okay, well, this battery is charging, I'll use that battery. I can take that one off and just use that one. I don't have to have both batteries connected just to run the bike.